Hi everyone, my name is Tristan Campbell. I'm an instructional designer for the Curriculum Center of Family and Consumer Sciences here at Texas Tech University. And in this Accessibility Basics tutorial, we'll be covering hyperlinks and how to appropriately put those in your document or presentations. So when you're linking text, make sure that the text is short, to the point, as well as meaningful. We want to avoid phrases such as click here, click this link, or read more, because it does not describe where the link is taking the user and what the destination is. So keep that in mind when you're creating your descriptive URL link. Also, if the link triggers a download, it is important to include this information as well when you're creating your descriptive link. Now, some examples of incorrect and correct ways is you can see here that this long https://www is not very descriptive in providing information of where that user is being taken to until the very end, where a user of a screen reader will have to hear this until they know that that link is taking them to the library, as opposed to Texas Tech Library being your descriptive link. Also, phrases like click here and read more are not helpful because a screen reader will compile those links together alphabetically, and if a user has to hear click here, or listen to the entire URL before they're able to know where their destination is, it is not helpful or efficient for that user. Lastly, only cases where you may include the URL is if the link is very short and clear already, or if the hyperlink as the link text in the document is being discussed itself, such as the URL is relevant to the discussion. Maybe a simple an example would be we're changing our hyperlink from this to this, and that would be an appropriate time to use the URL. So let's put this to practice. All right, for our demo today, I have gone ahead and opened up our course syllabus in Microsoft Word, where we can review our links to make sure they're descriptive as well as format them appropriately. Now remember, only your hyperlinks should be underlined in your document. All other text should not be underlined. And the reason for this, those who may have small visual impairments, it's easier for them to recognize underlined text is a hyperlink. Ununderlined text is not a hyperlink. So let's go through this document. Now here you can see I have correctly described the hyperlinks, and they're all in blue and underlined. But here you'll notice I have a hyperlink here it's not underlined. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's technically not even a hyperlink or linked to anything. And it does the HTTPS URL as opposed to descriptive wording. So how to fix this is, instead of saying are posted on Blackboard, I want to say are posted on the TTU course Blackboard site. And instead of making this my link, I'm just going to copy it and actually cut it. So I'm going to do Control X. I'm going to highlight what I want my link to be. Right click, select hyperlink or link here down at the bottom. And instead, it's not actually an email address. What we want to do is go back to existing file or web page, put in the address. My target frame is a good rule of thumb is I like to just make it in a whole page or a new window. I'm going to do a new window. Make that the default for all hyperlinks so I don't have to individually go through those, and then click OK. Click OK. And now you can see the hyperlink is TTU Course Blackboard site and is descriptive and underlined. Now, another good rule of thumb is when you're formatting your links is to bold them. If you wish to do that, instead of manually going through each link and bolding them, we can utilize the styles option, which is the preferred manner. Instead of using the drop down here, I'm going to click this little arrow that pops out. And then here I'm going to scroll down all the way till I see my hyperlinks option. I'm going to do my drop down, select modify. And from here, I can either change the color or I can just bold, and then always make sure that this is underlined. So for every style that is a hyperlink, it'll now be bolded. So see here, now these are bolded and easier to see. Also, is very important to mention, sometimes using PowerPoint presentations, the hyperlink color can sometimes be out of contrast, not meeting accessibility standards. So again, you want to use your design function or this modify to make sure that the color is contrasting the document appropriately. All right, well, that's it for this tutorial on hyperlinks. Again, I have some more I need to go through here, so I'll get after that. And I'll see you next time on our tutorial basics. Thank you. Bye.